This is a Toronto FC HQ presented by Kia, and I am Gareth Wheeler. The Eastern Conference semifinal matchups are set after the Columbus Crew defeated Atlanta United in penalties on Thursday night. It was scoreless through 120 minutes of action. Zach Steffen, the Columbus Crew goalkeeper, playing hero as the Crew upset Atlanta United. Now, this can be looked at as good news for Toronto FC in terms of the fact TFC won't have to play on turf no matter what happens for the remainder of this 2017 season. The Final Four is as such. Toronto FC will take on the New York Red Bulls at Red Bull Arena, the first leg going Monday night at 7 p.m., followed by the Crew hosting New York City FC in Columbus on Tuesday night. So those are your Final Four. I asked head coach Greg Vanney if he's mindful of what's going on elsewhere in terms of the Eastern Conference playoff picture. Greg, the Final Four set in the Eastern Conference, how much have you been paying attention to that versus the task at hand come Monday?
I watched the games, and I thought the Columbus-Atlanta game was a great game. I thought about as entertaining as a 0-0 game as I've seen in a long time. And so, yeah, we're set. And in terms of the four teams that are going through, our focus is 100% on the Red Bulls and our preparation to go there and try to get a good result.
The captain, Michael Bradley, also spoke Friday about the mentality of the group heading into their playoff run as the top seed in the Eastern Conference and Major League Soccer. The experience of the season being a top seed, I mean, you get the reward of not having to play a knockout round match and then have essentially home field advantage in the second leg. How does that change your mentality? Because last year you're in a different spot going through the playoffs.
The mentality doesn't change. Obviously, instead of playing one of the last two nights, we were home watching. But now in terms of these next two games, the mentality is the same. You know, it's understanding what games this time of year are all about. They're fast, they're hard, they're competitive. Every inch gets fought for, and you have to embrace that. You have to understand that this is what it's all about. That to give yourself a chance to move on and get to a final, you've got to deal with every moment along the way. And obviously for us this year, we'll go on the road in the first leg. It makes no difference.
Sebastian,
we're excited about the knowing that no matter what, we're finishing our season in Toronto at BMO Field, whenever that is. And you know, we're gonna go to Red Bull Arena to win. We're gonna go to play well, to be aggressive, to go after the game and come back here with a real advantage in the series.
As for Jozy Altidore, he's well aware of how things change. The fact that Toronto FC will play their first match away from BMO Field should be a good environment on Monday night in New York, but nothing can replicate what goes on here in Toronto.
you're coming from a stadium that had a great atmosphere, but Red Bull seems to have a good atmosphere there. What's it like playing at there?
It's a good atmosphere, but it's no BMO, man. It's good to play in, but you know, it's nothing like ours, I don't think.
Toronto FC's playoff run starts Monday night. You can watch on TSN, listen on TSN 1050, a 7 p.m. kickoff from Red Bull Arena. Then Toronto FC back home for the second leg November 5th for a 3 p.m. kickoff. We cannot wait. Come on, you Reds.